Finishing part of PGD first year of AIDSH. Today, I will be presenting a poster on the treatment of subcondylar fracture by the resident approach, a case review. Subcondylar fractures are fractures below or inferior to the subcondylar region of the mandible or condylar region of the mandible. These account for around 80 to 42% of the total mandibular fractures. Coming on to this case, a patient 46-year-old male came to our department with chief complaint of mandibular pain and difficulty in opening his mouth. Upon further clinical evaluation, we saw that there was a step deformity in the inferior border of the mandible, and he had substantial pain in the preauricular region along with tenderness. We came to the provisional diagnosis of subcondylar fracture of the right side and the right parasymphysis fracture. For confirmatory diagnosis, we send the patient for an OPG and some routine investigations if we are planning for surgery. On the OPG, we can clearly appreciate that it is a low subcondylar fracture along with right parasymphysis fracture. We follow the Lindhall classification, which is based on the anatomical location and if there is any displacement or dislocation. Coming on to the treatment part, initially placed a temporary IMF under local anesthesia to stabilize or reach the occlusion. Post IMF, we plan for general surgery under local general anesthesia, where we chose the resident approach or the submandibular approach, where incision 2 to 3 cm below the inferior border of mandibular plane. After careful dissection, we visualized the fracture fragment, reduced it by reduction forces, and placed 2-3 mini plates along the ideal lines of osteosynthesis. To conclude, we achieved satisfactory mouth opening post surgery, and there was no visible scarring after a month or so. And overall, that's it. Thank you.
What will you take the precaution while placing this?
We keep in mind the marginal mandibular nerve, which is a branch of facial nerve. So we ligate the facial vein to help us not injure it or cause any damage to the marginal mandible.
Facial vein.
Yes.
In this case, you will ligate facial vein.
No, not in this case. In general, I'm saying to avoid injuring the facial nerve, marginal mandibular nerve.
There are 4 absolute indications for condylar fracture reduction. What are they?
For closed reduction or open. If there is any displacement or dislocation present, when we
Displacement or dislocation. These are 2 different things.
Displacement and dislocation both can be done. If it cannot be reduced by
There are 4 absolute indications for open reduction of condyle. What are they?
One being the cases which can't be managed by conservative treatment. We tried for LMG or IMF, we placed it and we did not achieve satisfactory results when we go for open reduction. If we cannot, there is multiple fractures, and in this case there are 2 fractures in there, the parasymphysis and the
This is not an indication.
then I will wait for the absolute indication.
What's pes and seriness? Pes and seriness. Pes and seriness related to facial nerve.
Okay, I will read about it.
Good.